Good morning, beloveds. Okay, here we are again. So, if you've been following my page, you'll see that I put something up about a calendar. The calendar I put up is a method that I learned for 6 years with my teacher Dharaj, which is called Osho Tibetan Pulsing Healing. And he gave us a calendar. And in this calendar, in this moment, from the 5th of February to the 19th of February, each year, we come into the energy of the lungs. Now, the lungs is about inspiration, but it's also about pressure and how pressure can suppress the joy in our life. What came this morning? Just now I had my cup of tea, and I'm just sitting here, very quietly listening to the river, and not doing very much. And suddenly it came to, I was talking to a young man here in the house, and a suggestion came to him, and I thought maybe I'd put it out to you and you might like to try it. We have set ways of operating. We work in a certain way. If we're in partnerships or we're around the house, we do certain things and other people in our life do other things. So we work hopefully in harmony with each other, but we work and we have our particular areas of what we do. Now, what I'm suggesting today is if you're up for a little bit of a play, to try something new, I would like you to try to do something that you always do in a certain way. I'd like you to try and do it in a different way. So if you always go one way to work and drive your car one way to work, that you go a different way to work. If you go out for a walk, you normally go one way or you walk in one place. Maybe you try somewhere different. If you are always the person that does the cooking in the house, maybe you allow somebody else to do the cooking and you do the dishes or something, you know. We all have a play, and in these most simple things, structure does appear, and that's nothing wrong with that at all. And I'm not saying what you're doing is not correct. All I'm saying is I would like to challenge you to do it differently. Not because that is going to be better, but just to challenge the routine of your life and to have an understanding, to open something up, to have another understanding. I don't know, it's just a strange little thing that came this morning. And I think it might be quite fun. Just to open your understanding, not, as I say, not because it is better. It doesn't have to be better. It's just different, to do something different. But if you're going to do it with friends in the house or people that you live with and stuff, maybe you inform them and let them know that you're trying an experiment and ask them if they'd maybe like to be in the play of that experiment with you. But of course you can do it just with yourself also. Just look and see if you do something always a certain way, see if you can do it a slightly different way. Anyway, that's my insight for this morning. If you find that you're losing the joy in your life and you're feeling pressured, if you catch yourself in that moment, just catch it and just go, oops, and then relax your ass. Relax your ass, stop for a minute, and then go on. Try and catch the moments where you are under stress or under pressure, especially pressure in this moment. Notice if you're suddenly putting pressure on somebody else and correcting them or whatever, and just try and do it in maybe a slightly different way. It doesn't mean if you've got to confront something that you shouldn't confront it. There's nothing wrong with saying what you need, and if you're not in the habit of that, that's going to be difficult for you to do, and it's not going to necessarily come out very smoothly. So just play a little bit with this. And so if you're losing the joy in your life, if you're suddenly finding that life is feeling very pressured and heavy, then maybe you have to look and see just have a little look and see, what am I doing that is creating this? Now, not what the other is doing to you. It's very easy to look at the other, and yes, they will also be in the play with you. But ultimately, it's really good to, if you have enough courage, just to have a little look and see, what am I doing? What is an old pattern that I'm doing, that I'm running, that is not nurturing me, that is not maybe bringing joy into my life? And when you see that there is a lack of joy in your life, it will be a very good indication to have a little look and see, to slow down a little bit and just have a little look and see what the pattern is that you are running. And is this pattern nurturing me in this moment? And with seeing that, you will start catching it more and more. And if it is no longer a pattern that is necessary for you to run, then it will shift and change with the awareness of seeing it. But when we're rushing at such a rate in these times, we actually just run from one to the other, and we're not slowing down enough to even catch when we're doing things that are not supporting and nurturing us. And at the deepest level, it always comes back to us. Sometimes it takes a little while if you set up a pattern with somebody that is no longer supporting you. It is not always so easy to just change that, because you're both in the game of ping pong. You hit the ball, they hit the ball back. You hit the ball, they hit the ball back. And at some stage, somebody has to put the bat down and say, no, I'm not playing this game anymore because it's not supporting me. And of course, in the moment, then that other person that you play the game with is going to hit all those ping pong balls at you really fast, because of course they want you to still play the game with them. But this is where you take and empower yourself, where you actually don't even make yourself wrong, but you start to catch what does not support you. And in that moment you take responsibility. And as you shift the pattern within yourself, you will find that that it will shift the energy. It may take a little while, but you have to start seeing your own demons, the things that you have set up that have been good friends and are no longer nurturing you. But first of all, you have to slow down enough to be able to look at them, and rather than pointing the finger to the other, they are doing their thing, no problem. They can do their 50%. But what is it that I am doing that is not supporting me? We all do it. I do it. So I still watch myself doing sometimes very stupid things, and I get hooked in and I go, oh my God, I'm here again. I'm doing this one again. And then every time I catch it, the awareness is there. And in the seeing of it, then it can, in the awareness of it, in the seeing of it, in the most simple of things, you can suddenly they can start to drop on their own. They transform. And when you don't play the game anymore, then the other can't play the game with you either. So, I wish you a beautiful morning. I'm just up, still in my pajama, and I wish you a beautiful day. Find the joy in your life, and notice when you are putting yourself under pressure or you are under pressure, and see how you can relax your ass. My teacher always said the thing that he would like to be known for is the word relax your ass. And if you catch yourself, you just have a little smile and remember me, and just go, oh, okay, I've got to just relax my ass. Okay, my beloveds, have a beautiful day. I think we're in the mid-blessing today, so great opportunity halfway through the chicha. So watch and see what comes from the outside. No. Hang on. Mid-blessing. Mid-blessing is what comes from the inside. So see what's coming from the inside of you. See how you're feeling inside on this day. Okay, love you heaps. Have a great day. You see, I don't know anything. It's little gibberish. And I know certain things that I put out. You see what you play with them. Okay, love you heaps. Have a great day.